Good morning. This is Bobby Dupre with the Bobby Dupre Show, presented to you each Thursday morning at 7 a.m. And of course, the show replays in its entirety on Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. And of course, those of you that watch it on the internet, by whichever means you choose, the computer, the cell phones, the new Samsung.
They got some of those too, the bigger phones.
Bigger phones. You talk about big. I saw one yesterday, and I don't know if I can buy it. The pictures are beautiful on it, so it would enhance our program.
The Note 2, I think.
But it's kind of big to put in your back pocket like I do now with the iPhone that I use.
You'd crunch that big one.
I think so, but you just have to carry it in my hand. That's all. It's pretty enough to carry in your hand. Ooh, that's man. Samsung might be wanting me to cut a little ad for them.
Never know.
Never know.
You and what's the guy that plays Iron Man? I saw is in some of their new ads. So maybe they could sign you too. I mean, you're as important as Iron Man.
Well, why not?
Robert Downey. Was it Robert Downey?
Downey.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yep. Well, anyhow, my sidekick here, Andrew.
Good morning.
And we have, I think, an interesting little program for you today, like we try to bring to you. Just good things occurring within Acadiana, within Louisiana, and around the world. So our friends out there, thank you for viewing, and thank you for shopping with our sponsors whenever possible.
And how about we talk about some of those sponsors? How about JB Sandals right out the gate? You know, this week I had a little problem. I had to put a little lock on my power service at the office to make sure that somebody must have bumped that in the middle of the night and cut my power off. So I had to go get a padlock to put on there. I went to JB Sandals because it was an older box, different shape. I had to get a long lock and a short lock. Could get all that there nice and easy. I had to go back there in the week. The coffee pot machine went out, so I had to go there and get me a new coffee maker, and I bought the same style so it would fit my same carafe I already had. So I got two carafes now. If I have a problem, sometimes you break those things. You want to make sure. So man, I changed that out. All at JB Sandals, whatever you're looking for, housewares, hardware, home improvement. If you're a gentleman farmer looking for some chicken wire, some hog wire, they got all that good stuff too. If you're a fencer, if you're trying to get stuff to paint, mix your paint.
And you need 4 bolts, and that's all you need. You don't need a package of 3 dozen.
Right.
JB Sandals.
And you got a part.
Go there.
A part to be changed, and you want somebody to help you with it. Where else can you go that you can walk in with the part and say, this came off my toilet, this came off my mower, and show it to somebody and say, I know where we have it.
And they go right to it.
There you go.
There you go.
And one more sponsor, Targill. How about Targill seasoning? If you're looking for some good cayenne pepper, some good black pepper, white pepper, salt, they got it all at Targill. Butcher supplies, seasoning, kitchen supplies, cutlery as well. You can, for any kind of knife, they do it. They'll sharpen them up for you. They got the big industrial type sharpeners you can buy there. The rice pots, from the little bitty rice pot all the way up to that one that when you cook for, the big crew, you hold big camps up, maybe it's a big soiree you're having, you can get the rice cookers that size there. They do cooking classes there. They do cake classes, cake icing and the fillers for that, and as well as pies there as well. Go by Targill.
Very, very good. And things are happening. I met Sarah Wagley Branton recently, and she has just opened up a new business, Community Health Clinic of Opelousas. It's at 823 North Union Street, and that's located in the Harmon Medical Complex, Dr. Harmon, and Thrift Clinic Pharmacy there. And she has Amy Delahousie, who is a nurse practitioner. And a nurse practitioner today can do a whole lot of the medical examinations and can prescribe medication in most cases. And they are already building up a nice clientele, and they've just recently opened. And so to Amy and of course Sarah, we wish them nothing but success. And I think we accept most insurance and have flexible pricing for uninsured patients. So you're going to see more of these nurse practitioners seeing patients that I guess in the past a lot of them went to the emergency rooms, the ER rooms, and those have gotten to long waiting lines. Right. And so to avoid some of this, people are learning about such places as Community Health Clinic of Opelousas, and that is located at 823 North Union. Good luck to you all.
How about this little thing we got in from Miss Jenny Cretair over at Dupree Carrier Godshaw? They're having the Lafayette Firefighters 911 Memorial Stair Climb event. That's going to be on Saturday, September the 7th over at the Chase Towers. Chase Towers is the big tall building at 600 Jefferson Street. I guess the Moody's had that building at one time, or a lot of that building, right there in the center of Jefferson. Entry fee is $50. Anyone to participate in the cook-off involved. There's a jambalaya cook-off. But the big event is climbing all the way up the stairs there. It's not a race. It's just climbing up the stairs to remember everyone with the big 911 event. $25 is your registration to climb. You'll get a memorial T-shirt as well as part of it. Really great event. If you want to participate as a jambalaya cooker, you can do that outside as well. It starts at 7 o'clock in the morning. You got to provide enough jambalaya for 100 little bitty samples. You can give them a call. I know I got a phone number here somewhere. 412-2918 if you want to participate in the event. Should be great. Some of the officers are going to be bringing their search and rescue dogs, and also it's going to be something to learn about what the fire department and
right.
EMTs do.
And Jenny called us because her brother David is a firefighter in Lafayette. So that's our connection to this, and we like to get such news events occurring outside of St. Landry Parish. The rest of the Acadiana that we reach, let us hear from you.
And this Friday night's the Opelousas Kiwanis Jamboree in member of John S. Bradley. This Friday at Donald Gardner Stadium. OC will start the Jamboree at 6 p.m. against Lafayette Christian. Westminster Christian Academy is going to be playing. Ascension Episcopal is going to be playing. Vermilion Catholic. $7 at the gate. It's kind of a round robin. You'll see multiple games between different settings of the different teams. Should be great. All the money goes to help out the Boys and Girls Club, the Veterans Memorial Park, the Opelousas area, Cerebral Palsy Clinic, all great, close charities to our heart.
Holy Family Catholic Church in Lawtell having their annual fundraiser, and Miss Gerda, Father Jude's mother, came by to get my little annual collection, that annual check that I provide to assist them in their fundraiser. And she says, Father Jude is now located in Iota. He has a great congregation, doing well and enjoying it very much. And of course, his mama is his number one fan and promoter. Thanks for the visit, and Father Jude, hopefully you get this message. You're doing a great job. We need other young men to consider and step up and become Catholic priests. September
the 7th, while we're on that subject, is the Father LaFleur Memorial Mass. It's the anniversary of Father LaFleur's death. He was killed in the World War II. September the 7th at St. Landry Church, because it's a Saturday. The Mass will be at 10:30 in the morning. So please come by if you're military or military affiliated. And the guest speaker will be the rector at the Notre Dame Seminary down in New Orleans. So it should be a very interesting speaker.
Had a nice telephone call visit with Don Landry, the person that is really working very, very hard to organize this Louisiana High School Boxing Hall of Fame and reunion that'll take place at the Event Center in Sunset, Louisiana. And that's date is going to be October 20th of this year. And we are trying to locate people, and one that I knew I had a number on, but I couldn't remember the name to go to the number. So I took my time last night, and I started in the bottom of the alphabet and started working W, V, right on up. When I got to the T's, one of the first numbers I ran across was Tracelyn Peterson Hidalgo. And that is the daughter of Bubba Peterson. Charles Bubba, not many people remember Charles, he went by Bubba Peterson. And I spoke about him being one of the best high school boxers that ever laced on a pair of gloves. And she was so glad I was able to reach her. She was so glad to hear that we were having this, and she's heard a lot about her daddy. And I called Riley Fontenot this morning, and I knew Riley had a few pictures, and we're going to try to get her some pictures. And of course, she will be in attendance. She has a sister, Lori Hidalgo, who lives in Gonzales, which is an hour drive to Sunset. I'm sure she'll also be there. And we also learned, I learned yesterday from Ronald Freeman, who was a 4-time state boxing champion. Bubba Peterson, by the way, was a 3-time state champion and a Brinks Trophy winner. And of course, Ronald Freeman was 4-time state champion and a Brinks Trophy winner also. That a person that had won 3 state championships and a Brink Trophy, we didn't have that particular person on our list of people we're going to be honoring at this first Hall of Fame reunion. So that person's name is Carol Trahan. At that time, back in the day, in 51, 52, and 53, he was a champion, 3-time state champion, and in 1952 was a Brinks Trophy winner. So, and he's still alive. So if anybody out there can get him in touch with me, I'd deeply appreciate it. Or maybe he watches the program himself.
Sure.
Carol, if you do.
Carol Trahan.
Carol Trahan.
Boxer.
I think he might live more in the New Iberia area today. So wherever he is, y'all please get him in touch with me. 337-945-4010, Bobby Dupre. And so we're really working on this. It's proven out to be very interesting. And Andrew is my sidekick here. He's volunteered to help me along with this and do the receiving of the emails. I can get text messages on my phone. You can text me. I can do that. But the emails, I've never turned a computer on yet, and I've never failed to say the yet. So anyhow, it'll be interesting and a lot of fun, and that's October the 20th of this year.
There you go. And we were talking about Tracelyn a while ago, who works for LHC Group.
Found out she works for our sponsor.
That's right. So we can talk about LHC Group. All your home health care needs, LHC Group can help you with your nurses, with your therapists. They can help you with the equipment you might need, from the oxygen to the special beds. Any type of that equipment, maybe the medallion you put around the neck that you can press for help. Do a great job within the hospitals with their extended care type work, where you're not good enough to go home yet, but you're better than having the full-blown hospital care. They can work with you, get you rehab, get you out that door. LHC Group, all about helping people.
Okay, and we have 27 seconds left. We'll Take Charge pulls upset in the Travers. This was a big stakes race, $1 million race last weekend at Saratoga Race Course, and that's in New York. And that was a big upset, and it was, the trainer, of course, was none other than 77-year-old Hall of Fame trainer Dwayne Lucas. And we'll take a 1-minute break.